Hello Pisces, welcome, welcome. We're back again already. I know, it's not long since I've done your bonus reading and here we are again. So this is your May 2024 monthly tarot guidance, okie dokie. And it is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Never forget the cross-watchers. I know there's lots of you watch for somebody else, which is what cross-watching is if you didn't know, all right? Okay, so let's start with a little chat about April. I know. But before we do, come closer. Have you got yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine? What time are you watching? Where are you watching from? Let me know. I got a cup of tea. I don't usually drink tea, but I fancied one today. And as you can see, probably a bit chatty today. All right. Now, April. How has it been for you? It ranges from mildly challenging to brutal and everything in between. Why, you may ask yourself, what the hell has been going on? So you've probably been seeing the astrology and all the rest of it. So basically, this has been the breakthrough month, the break open month, the crack it all open and purge, clear, cleanse, release, restore, reboot, stretch. All of that is what's been going on. People have been purging physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically in terms of health, but physically in terms of clearing out stuff, letting go of stuff. There's also all sorts of stuff going on. I'm recording this on the 24th in the morning. It is 9:36 a.m. here. I've been up since 4:30. Big full moon last night in Scorpio, the final purge, the final release. Now, it doesn't just shift overnight. It's a sort of tail end off. But as we come into May, in another week or so, we're really going to start to feel the difference. Right, the new me. Who am I on the back of all of that? Very hard work for many of you. Who am I? Who am I now? What works? What doesn't work? What do I want going forward? We're in all of that, okay? Now, the good news before we get to the cards in your reading, which I haven't done yet, is that you're the last one, last but never least, my beautiful Pisces, and everyone is having a very good May, all right? So, okay, let's bring the camera down and let's have a look at what's going on then. Okie dokie. So, this is the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle. All the cards I use are linked below, including the link to my website if you want to book in. I am open for bookings. And my cards and my books and all of that good stuff if you're interested. All right? Okay. Right, first card out. See, what did I tell you? Happy with flexible. And thank you for all your kind well wishes when I was physically poorly. I've got one more appointment with the nurse to change the dressing, but I'm there now. All right? So thank you for your well wishes. I am convinced they help. Exchanging gifts and not for you. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Now, obviously, happy card. There she is, that little fairy with a star on her forehead and a third eye, holding another star in her hand, surrounded by stars, sitting on an egg of happiness that's cracking open. Happy, happy days. Number 26, that's an 8. That's abundance, infinity, flow, all the good stuff is what you are stepping into. But it is important to be flexible. Another egg, you notice. See, we like the eggs. The eggs are the good stuff.
Turkey egg.
Well, she's having a funny 5 minutes. That was Alexa. Okay, don't know why, but there we are. Be flexible. All right, things have shifted, things have changed. You have changed, you have grown. So who are you now? How bendy are you now? How rigid are you now? Have a little look at that and be flexible. 19 is a 1, okay? 1 is about leadership and a new beginning. So we're going to be flexible with this new beginning. And we have this beautiful pink card of exchanging gifts. All of that beautiful energy of love and flow and give and take. Another fairy with that pussycat here. This is all about how much am I giving out and how much am I receiving in. Is it balanced? Is it healthy? Is it good for me? Is it time for me to give a little bit more? Is it time for me to give a little bit less? Without guilt, without beating yourself up. To say, I've been overdoing it and I need to slow down and I need to give a bit less. Because something is no longer for you. Now, they're just correcting me a little bit. A little bit. Right, for some of you, something you have is no longer for you. You've outgrown it. It might be a friendship, a relationship, a job, a home, a habit, a behavior, a way of eating. It's not for you anymore. All right. So something wants to go because you've transformed, you've changed, you've grown. So you've outgrown something or someone that is not for you anymore. So you're going to start to really realize that in May, going, yeah, why am I friends with this group? I've got nothing in common with them. We don't resonate. It's not for me anymore. I'm leaving it. All right. Now, that's talking about something that's already existing that isn't for you anymore because you've outgrown it. But there's a second message here for those of you who've been going for something and not getting it, like a job or a home, or trying to date and can't find the right one. It just wasn't the right one for you. But the right one will come. All right, so rather than waste time, is the words they're using, rather than waste time regretting, I should have had that job. I really should have had that job. Or that was definitely the house for me and somebody else has got it. Don't waste your time on those kinds of regrets and beating yourself up and beating the world up and beating life up. Just say, it wasn't meant for me. There's something better. All right, now I can testify for this. I've mentioned, I've been looking for a house now for 5 months. I have offered on 9 houses, didn't get any of them. Everything kept not quite hitting. And it was hard at times to step into the energy of, you know what you're doing up there, I trust you. But there were disappointments, there were tears, there were frustrations, and then I bounced back and go, right, go again, go again, go again. And this week I secured a house that I have loved for 5 years. It happens to be my daughter's house and she's selling it. It was way out of my budget 6 months ago, 3 months ago, and even 3 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden something shifted and I can suddenly get a mortgage big enough to buy it. And everything's fallen into place because she was desperate to sell, I'm desperate to buy, and it's come together. And now, with the benefit of hindsight, and this is what I'm always telling you guys, the benefit of hindsight is wonderful, right? But can we have that faith in advance, not in arrears? Can we, like I kept saying to Spirit, you know what you're doing, and they kept saying, just trust, right? So now I've ended up with the dream home and I'm not there yet and we haven't got it over the finish line yet. So, I'm trying not to get too excited while staying positive. It's that balance, isn't it? That I look back and say, now it all makes sense. Why those 2 houses that I was buying fell through, why the other 7 I offered on didn't happen. It all makes sense. So whatever is not for you that you were wanting, I want you to trust. This chessboard represents the universe rearranging itself, putting all the pieces of the jigsaw together to bring everything into perfect alignment for you and with you. So just trust, okay? All right, let me just get a mouthful of tea before we move into the tarot. Does that make sense? Yeah? Good. I do try not to slurp my tea when I'm drinking it because I'm really close to the microphone and I know it's a bit icky, All right, let's go. Go. Tell me about Pisces in May. What's going on for my Pisces in May? They're saying one more shuffle. Okay. All right. Oh, do you know, I love seeing this stuff for you guys. Okay, happy with the sun. The sun is the happy card. So that is a double message, okay? With the 2 of Cups, center of the reading. 4 of Cups, this is a time to reassess. Where am I bored, stagnant, stuck, stale? I want that happiness. How do I get there? Whoa. Okay, let's just calm down a little minute, please. Okay. See, everything getting messed up. Wait a minute. All right. So we have got 3 coming out on the end here. And I really like this for you. I really like this for you. 9 of Swords, Ace of Coins, King of Coins. Lovely. This is what we're talking about with the not for you. You might have been stressing. I was. Sleepless nights. Am I ever going to find a house? Should I just give up? Am I just going the wrong way? No, I was looking in the right area. I wasn't looking in the right budget because I didn't have that budget at the time. Do you see the way everything falls into place? All right. And if you're wondering how it all shifted, it's April. And in the UK, our new tax year starts in April. And I did better this year than I did the year before. So all of a sudden, my borrowing went up and I could reach an amount I never thought I could reach before. And I feel incredibly blessed and grateful. And I'm not telling you this to boast. I'm really not. This will be my many moves. And it's going to be my last one. And I needed to get it right. All right. So if you have been stressing, sleepless nights, that 9 of Swords, that something, is it's just not happening. The new beginning is coming. There's that ace, and it'll be the right one for you that will give you the stability and the security that you need. All right. So try not to get fed up. This is the fed up card. All right. Okay. Let me get rid of them, make some space, and let's bring in the Moon and Stars Tarot. Okay. Right, Pisces. May. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, Death. Oh, see, look, isn't that perfect? I said to you, can you just stop, being like, nah. There's the Death card. We're going to end the nah. All right, good. We're happy about that. They're telling me to shuffle again. Hang on. Another 2, please. The Magician, my favourite card, and the World. There you go. Everything that was stuck and stagnant and stressful and meh is coming to an end. It's all breaking open in May. Happy days. All right. Let's get you an affirmation card. What's the most appropriate affirmation for Pisces, please? These are mine from Hoping to Having. Link below. Okay. Pisces. Remember, I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to my inner guidance and follow it. I listen to my intuition and trust it. All right. Strong message there about listening to your own inner voice, your inner guidance, right? And following it. Now, I want another couple from here, and these are called brand new cards. They were gifted to me this week. Everyday Spirit Guide cards. Link is below. All right. These are affirmation cards as well. I want messages for my Pisces, please, for May. Okay. Oh, abundance. Lovely. Rich inside out. Generous money flow. Prosperity is on its way. Now we can see that with the King of Pentacles because that's the prosperity card. Okay. All right. So we got abundance. Yay. Right. Happy. With the Sun and the 2 of Cups. A lovely combination. So the sun is shining on that which you are growing. Knight of Pentacles. Here's money, security, stability, building wealth and stability for the future. Okay, doesn't mean you can't have it now, but it means it doesn't all hit right now. You may be starting a job, a project, a book that you're writing. You may be starting something now in May, and it's going to yield the results further down the line. Yes, so whatever you are growing, think of the sun here shining on the seeds that you're planting here. When the sun shines and we get some water and nourishment, those seeds will grow and it's going to make you very happy. So those of you working on a new job, a new project, a new business, a new relationship, all right, you might be in a new relationship. How exciting. This is going to grow and it's going to make you very happy. So I want you to have faith and trust and listen to that inner guidance, right? And say, right, if life has been in a bit of a funk, a bit of a lull, a bit of a dip, we can get a little bit stuck there, can't we? In this belief that life's really hard, life's really awful right now. We can get really stuck there. And then, of course, we create more of it, because that's the law of attraction in action. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. And if you think life is not very nice, that's what you're going to get. Right, so we're going to have this big shift early May, right? I've said there's several other signs. Says the signs, couldn't get me words out there. We are still in Mercury retrograde, but only just. May is the first month of the rest of your life. Let's make it count. Let's make it happy. Let's make it positive. Let's get into this energy of love and connections and happiness. And let's be a little bit flexible, all right? So things have shifted. Timelines have shifted, all right? Yeah, okay, they're just saying to me about me. They told me 5 years ago that I would have the house I'm buying, that I would have some. I didn't expect it to be that particular house, but something like it in about 6 years. And now it's come now. And I've said, oh, it's early. It's about a year early. Is it all right? And they said, yes, timelines have shifted. All right, we've caught up. We sped up. So when we speed up the timelines, when things start shifting, we need to understand that what we thought was going to be this isn't necessarily this. Yeah, I didn't expect to get this now. I didn't think I was anywhere near that, right? But I've had to be a bit flexible in terms of lots of different things to make this happen, thinking, right, this can happen. Now, whatever this is for you, I know I'm giving you my own examples, but only to help you to understand the way, what the energy and what is going on. We have sped up. Timelines have shifted, all right? So I want you to be a bit flexible and a bit bendy, all right? Now, we've got the Four of Cups, which, as we discussed, is a card about life's a bit stagnant, a bit boring, a bit unfulfilling. It's not very enriching. Maybe I'm just spending my life giving to others and nobody's giving to me without exchanging gifts. Well, this is the time that you are shifting things now and ending that. The death is transformation. Things moving, transforming, shifting. Some will completely end and some will morph and change. So we are changing and we're moving into something that is brand new. We've got the Death card and the World, right? So when we look at the deck, we've got 3 major arcana cards in a row here, and we started with the Sun. So 4 major arcana cards, a lot of power of this is really positive. This ending, because the World is the major completion. This ending, this transformation is absolutely meant to be. And whatever is no longer for you absolutely has to go. All right? And anything you thought you wanted is maybe not for you anymore. Right? We can have dreams and goals. You know, I'm a great believer in bucket list things. You know, I made a bucket list about 10 years ago of things I want to do and see and have before the end of my life. And I reviewed it a little while ago and I thought, no, I don't want to do that anymore. You know, we change what we want. So if it's not for you anymore, that's okay. All right? Try not to stress. It's easy to say try, isn't it? But if you're having those sleepless nights because things have just not been working out, I want you to just trust. Whatever the blocks were, they're going now. We've got the World card here. Whatever was just not hitting, you're moving into the right timeline now for things to come together. They're giving me another example for you. Let's say you've been applying for a job in a particular industry, a particular level for months, and it's just not happening. Now might be the time to say, do you know, I don't even know if I want to work in that industry anymore. And Spirit will be going, oh, finally, yeah, we don't want you in that industry anymore. It's not for you anymore. Go and look for something completely different. It's that kind of thing, yeah? If you were dating or trying to date and it just wasn't hitting, and you probably found that you were dating a kind of rinse repeat of the same person, and then you kind of go, why am I dating that kind of person? That's not what I want anymore. I want this, right? So what is this for you? Because there is a new beginning here with the Ace of Coins and the King of Coins wanting to come in. Now, this ace, this new beginning, is going to be very fruitful financially, and it's going to be very secure and stable. It's going to get you what you wanted. You're in that magician energy because you're creating it right now in May. You are creating it all the way through, okay? Everything, it's like little pieces of the jigsaw coming together bit by bit by bit. Everything is in process, in progress. But in May is when now it all becomes very clear and you can start really aligning with the new you and what the new you wants. Yes? Okay. All right, let's clarify. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Let's find out. What am I clarifying? Oh, we didn't discuss the Queen of Swords, they're saying. We better have a chat about her and then we're going to clarify her. Okay, Queen of Swords. Queen of Truth, as I call her. Clarity, focus, communication, being extremely clear on what you want and where you're going, being totally polarized. They just show me polarized, which is where the flexible card comes in. They're saying, yes, okay. Get clear about what you want and your goals. That's the polarized Queen of Swords. This is what I want, laser focus. But then be a little bit flexible within it, okay? Just a little bit. Get clear, but be flexible. That's what they're saying about the Queen of Swords. Okay, there's also some truths coming out. We've got the Devil. Now it makes sense. It's the Queen they wanted me to clarify. The Devil is about who or what is disempowering you, controlling you, limiting you. Is it you getting in your own way? Is it your fears, your doubts, your insecurities? Or is it somebody, and staying with you, is it habits, patterns, behaviours, addictions? You're getting clear with you about what's holding you back and where the self-love is, right? So if you are having any kind of destructive behaviours, which is the devil, this is you getting really clear with yourself about why and what you're going to do about it. Now, if this is somebody outside of you or something outside of you, a situation that you feel and believe is beyond your control, that will start to clear and shift. Tell me more about the Devil, please. You're going to get really clear. You're just going to get really clear. Okay, Two of Swords is unclear. Interesting. All right. Okay. They're saying, look, she's blindfolded. I can't see a way through. I can't see a way out. I don't know what to do. The moon represents, with that Two of Swords, what's unseen and hidden and unknown. And that's what's going on underneath. So where underneath, under the surface, do you feel stuck? Do you feel disempowered? Because we're going to get clear. These blindfold is going to come off. You're going to start, because we've got the Queen of Swords, which is all about that clarity, we're going to be getting the blindfold off. If you've been saying to yourself, oh, it's not really affecting me that much, you're going to get a wake-up call to say, well, it is. And my sense of love and loving relationships just disallows me from putting up with that anymore. So I'm getting clear, okay? Bottom of the deck, we've got the moon. There's you showing up. So that clarity is coming up slowly, all right? Which is where this one comes into play. I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to my inner guidance. That's the moon, all right? So we've got the moon twice here, right? What's unseen, I'm going to listen to my inner guidance and follow it. I listen to my intuition and trust it. So we're going to allow this to come up, you see, and there's just saying, look what's next to it. It's the Death card. So as you get clear, this will end, transform and shift. Whatever the devil is for you, or whoever the devil is for you, it's time. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Tell me about the Four of Cups for Pisces. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Tower. So you see, I love this. You know, we can see the Tower and the Devil as negative cards, but in this context, they're not. They're perfect. They're brilliant. Okay? Four of Cups. Disillusion, stagnant, bored, don't know what to do, meh. All right. The Tower's going to fall on that. It's going to say, no, I'm not prepared to live a half life anymore. I'm not prepared to exist. I want more than existing. I want to live. I want to thrive. Right. So this is you having a strategy. Seven of Swords can be deceit and deception, and that might be linking in with the devil. There might be somebody around you who just constantly takes advantage, plays manipulation games, takes, because the exchange gift is all about that balance, right? And you're starting to see right through it and saying, do you know what? I'm not playing that game anymore. And I am going to come up with a plan, right? The Seven of Swords is generally a card about strategy, having a plan. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to open myself up for something better. Knight of Cups is an offer, an opportunity that's going to make you happy. It can be an offer of love. It can be an offer of a new job. It can be anything that's going to make you happy. And then that brings the Tower to crash down what was stuck, stagnant, controlling. It collapses. Right, so we want to see the Tower. When we have cards of meh and cards of meh, we want to see it collapse. We want to see that go. And we get a sudden realization that we're being taken advantage of, or we're being disempowered, and then we step back into our power. You know, somebody said to me once when I said I'm going to leave, and they said, you can't leave. You watch me, pal. I've got two legs and there's a door. You just watch me. When you step into your power, nothing and no one can stop you. So you are stepping into your power, and you are moving towards this prosperity, this security. I love it. Right, what else do you want me to clarify? Flexible. Let's talk about flexible a little bit more. What do we need to be flexible about, please? What do we need to be flexible about? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. Ooh. Okay. King and Queen of the same suit as a dynamic couple. Now, this can be your marriage, your relationship, or this can be simply you embodying and embracing the masculine and the feminine part of your own power. These are the most powerful couple in the deck in terms of dynamic, passionate, determined, making things happen. I'm making things happen here, but I need to be flexible within my power, all right? Because the one thing with power, there's lots of things about power, but the one thing that's coming to mind about power, when it's used from a place of love and flexibility, is a beautiful thing. When it's a little bit rigid, it can be not so beautiful, yeah? My way or the highway kind of thing. That's not so good. We want a little bit of flexibility, we want a little bit of compassion, we want a little bit of, you know, give and take, okay? Give and take with the exchanging gifts here. And for many of you, this is related to home, marriage, work, business. The Four of Wands, for me, is the card of upgrades, improvements, promotions, taking things to the next level, advancement, new home, improvements to home, additions to home. So let's be a little bit flexible, okay? But this is very positive and very powerful. You're in your power. You are in your power, my lovely Pisces. Right, let's get an angel card for you, and I want one from each deck. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Message for Pisces from the angels, please. Health. Oh, they want two. Health. They want you to look at your health, especially on the back of April. Okay, many of us have been unwell. Many of us have been purging and clearing on so many multiple levels, on you know, energetically. And you may be feeling quite depleted. So focus in May on your health and getting back to full steam. Yeah, full steam ahead. So they're just saying nurture your body, feed and nourish it well, right? Nourishing foods. Try and stay away from the processed crap if you can. Really give your body some healthy, balanced nutrition, and that's going to help your health come back into balance after what has been quite exhausting and draining. Okay, all right. And we have blessing. We can feel those blessings abound. Yes, blessing. This is the Atlantis, Angels of Atlantis. Okay, final message for Pisces. We've got blessings, we've got happy, we've got security, we've got all the good stuff. And we have 2 coming in from these. We've got Uriel with trust. So any part of you that's going, well, that's not going to happen, is it? All right, just trust. It's here. It's not just coming, it's here. It's evolving, it's opening, and it's opening now. So please trust. And Zafkael with ecstasy. Wow. That doesn't come out very often. Ecstasy. Ecstasy is happiness times, well, let me go back. Joy is happiness times 1,000, and ecstasy is joy times 1,000. It's as high as you can get. It is an incredible vibration, ecstasy. We are in bliss, and bliss is just, I can feel just such a calm, empowering, beautiful energy when I use the word ecstasy and bliss. That is what you are moving into. Oh, it's lovely. I love this for you. I really, really do. All right, Pisces, thank you for being here. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you know what to do. Give it a like. Click that subscribe button. It's completely free, you know. It takes a nanosecond, and it helps me, helps my channel to grow, and it helps other people to find these videos that I make to help people. So it's a win-win for everybody. So thank you. Right, I will be back in about a week to 10 days with your money and career reading. So keep an eye out for those. And until next time, thank you for your time. Have a blessed day. Sending you all much love. Take care. Bye-bye.